one point I think is worth addressing here is there was an assistant referee on the field, and you can see in some of the pictures, he is perfectly lined up to see what's going on. And he can clearly see that Bonucci is offside. That Bonucci is not offside. However, and it's important kind of to know what happened here, because in the olden days, it would have been his job. The thing is, he doesn't raise his flag because Bonucci's onside. Remember, the referee gives the goal. He gives Milik's goal. Then at that point, Milik celebrates, there's a bit of a brawl and a melee between the player, and then VAR intervenes. At this stage, VAR doesn't go and ask the linesman, hey, linesman Bob, what did you see? The VAR only speaks to the referee, who is clearly stressed out because he spent this time sort of separating the players and whatever. Apparently, there's no communication, but I think there should have been. There should be a mechanism for it between the linesman and the referee. So the linesman, never had the opportunity to say, hey, what are you guys checking? You guys checking offside? Because I can tell you, I was perfectly lined up. Bonucci was clearly onside. It never gets to that point. And I think that is something that they need to answer as well, because, there are those things we call humans out there. And back in the olden days, humans were kind of flesh and blood VARs.
Oh, I thought it was just the Premier League.
Okay.
And by the way, next time there's an Italian game on live, I'll take never mind the cameras, I'll just take my phone and I'll film the game for the referees, just in case.
Mario, what a message, Mario.
Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Listen, look. If I go back to my time, and Greg, you can definitely relate to this one. I am happy I didn't play in VR time, because this is too complicated. Imagine explaining to someone offside, that's already a problem. Now this whole ticky-tacky, all this nonsense comes on, like the things that Gab explains to us. It's obviously, people always say to us, like, hey, footballers, you only have to focus on playing a game, and this is your focus. But now, a linesman and a referee only has to focus on making sure that the rules are going accordingly. Now they get help, because people can say VR this and that, but VR is actually helping the referee. So then you help the referee, and then he clearly cannot make a clear decision, because he didn't see it. Okay, maybe his view, okay, he could be, we can say about that. But still, come on, as a linesman, hey, come on. Are you standing there to lift up the flag? Okay, if you don't lift up the flag, then talk to your ref. Say something to him.
This goes back to your point that I believe he's not on, is he, Mark Clattenburg?
No, there wasn't even any point. What's he going to say?
We're talking about a referee.
What's he going to say?
Listen, I told you.
Every Monday I switch this show on, 6 o'clock, Clattenburg's on here.
Yeah. But they're tight calls.
From home. First Monday I'm on in ages, Clattenburg's nowhere to be seen. No. What the hell's going on?
But Greg, Clattenburg, you couldn't talk to him normally. Now you can talk to him. But when he was on the field, oh my God.
Mario hates Clattenburg.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure you can talk to Clats at the moment either. It makes much sense. But one thing he did say that did make some sense was, and I think it was him, definitely wasn't Peter Walton, he's not been spotted for so long, was VAR in some sense is making the officials and maybe the assistant referees on the sideline, what we would have called the linesmen or lineswomen, lazy.
Yeah.
Not working with instinct, just second guessing everything, because as Gab said, there was an assistant there looking at that. Okay, they didn't flag, but I'm convoluting this because the VAR then went and overruled when the referee had already given it. I understand all that.
You convoluted it again.
No, but there is a sense that with VAR, as a generalisation, maybe not just on this point, that referees and officials are getting a little bit lazy and relying on it.
Quickly, Gab.
No, I just want to say, in this specific case, if you watched the ending of the game, there was a brawl. There was Fazio being sent off, Quadrado being sent off, Max Allegri being sent off, Milik getting sent off for taking his shirt off to celebrate, not realizing it was written on yellow. The match officials spent so much time trying to keep the players separate from each other, and it was kind of in this chaos. I think it would have been a big ask for him to intervene, because I genuinely don't think he had any idea what was going on or why the goal was disallowed.
So I don't understand here.
Okay. Right.
This is the biggest call. This is the biggest screw-up
Yes.
for VAR. Where's Clattenburg?
What? But what's he going to come on and say?
Oh, wait, I'm saying this, all I'm saying is
what's
this is the
getting him on. This is I don't want to hear him say anything. It's not worth it. Right.
This is the
If
biggest.
you want more on this decision, be sure to check out the latest edition of Marcotti's musings. Gavin goes into more detail about everything and the ramifications of that draw for Juventus. Be sure to check it out.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.